Good morning and welcome to Wide Open Wednesday. First one of 2018. I'm so excited. This 10-day period brings us from the full moon we had on New Year's Day all the way through the third quarter moon coming up next weekend and into the Tuesday before next Wide Open Wednesday. So in that full moon to three-quarter moon period, that's where we have received things in, and now we've got to know where to put them. And in knowing where to put them, often we have to release things, let go of things, move things around, rearrange them so that we can have the new things. And that's a cycle that we just do all the time. A lot of times without thinking about it. It's like, oh, things are cluttered. I got to get rid of things, toss them out. Got new Christmas presents. I got to figure out what I'm going to get rid of so I have a place to put this new sweater in my drawer. Those kinds of things. So we do them naturally. We clean out the fridge. Things that don't belong in there anymore that stink, we get rid of them. So it's not something that you have to stress over or make it a task. Oh, I got to make sure to go do this. Although if you're feeling overwhelmed by clutter in your life, whether it's physical, mental clutter, emotional clutter, this is a good time to go ahead and start cleaning out that clutter. And the moon in this phase from full moon to three-quarter moon, as you're still feeling very full and things you're receiving and you're trying to figure out how to place them, and you'll naturally start thinking less about some of those other things. And the moon is in Leo through Libra as we do this. So it goes Leo, Virgo, Libra, and it goes from the things that we're passionate about, the things that make us feel secure, what we're loyal to, through our path of service, and then coming into balance. And I find that a really nice match for this because we can start receiving the things that we're passionate about, and we can really start looking at our path of service, both to ourselves and out to the community, how we want to offer our gifts out in the best way possible, and then bring our lives more into balance. So I just found that a beautiful matchup of energies right here at the beginning of the new year. So let's go ahead and ground in, settle in, and pray that the right messages come forth, the right words are found to communicate the message from the divine to us so that we can contemplate it and see it and embrace it and help us move forward in all the areas we're ready to move forward in, and to release all of those things that no longer are part of our lives or should be. Sometimes we hold on to things that shouldn't be there. But that is also a free will choice we have. How much we want to struggle, how much we want to resist, how much we want to flow. That's all our personal choices. So, all right, looking at the full moon in Leo that we just left, to the waning moon happening right now, or soon to happen, and on into towards the third quarter moon happening through the weekend. All right. Here we have the Wizard of Awareness. Oh, this is a fun card. Awareness is, above all else, the one tool we have that allows us to directly change cause and effect, what is, what could be, to notice our habits of thought that become beliefs, to notice our habits of action that become our reality, to become aware of how little thoughts or others' actions compel us to make changes or not. And so this whole energy, the Wizard of Awareness, is just about the magic of being aware of, oh, did I just think that? Is that really what I wanted to think? Or is that just an old habit? Oh, did I just do that even though my intention was to do something else? Did I just follow an old habit? Do I match negative Nellies around me that start complaining, and then, I start thinking of all the terrible things? The Wizard of Awareness comes to allow you to be aware and to then choose where you want to match, what you want to have, to choose your passions, to choose your loyalties. We're looking at the energy of the moon, the Wizard of Awareness, and choosing what you choose to focus on. And to choose to focus on the things that you're passionate about and let everything else go. Ooh, releasing. Solitude. I find it interesting. That's the moon phase we're headed towards. But solitude. And what I see is right now there is a lot of energy that makes you want to go within and find things. And there's a difference between having to isolate yourself to find that and being able to find your inner voice in solitude in a moment. So you don't have to stop everything in your life and go into hiding and go away from the world so that you can find your inner voice, because that's really what the solitude picture is about having space and time and room to commune with yourself, to hear your inner voice, to hear your inner guidance system. All of the things going on have been distracting you. So this is about creating that moment in your day-to-day life, or at least finding it. If you find a moment when you are alone in the car, turn off the radio. Turn off the radio, maybe pull off to the side of the road, find a place to park for 5 minutes and just tune into your breathing. Tune into your breathing and just let yourself feel the peace in your body, or let yourself feel where there is tension in your body, the non-peace in your body, so that you can release it. And just 5 minutes of finding yourself in a quiet moment, you open up to so much of your inner guidance, your ability to hear your inner soul and to be in tune with it, away from the distractions. So this card is calling us more and more to create, or at least find, moments of solitude in our day-to-day life where we can reconnect to ourselves. And in doing so, if we're looking at that phase of the moon, you may find answers to how you want to give out into the world, whether that's a career path or something you do just in the connection with your friends and family, or something you do in a mode of volunteering. Aside from all those other aspects, that's kind of the things that you're going to start to develop and weave in when you find a moment of solitude to go in and listen to yourself. So, yeah, find it. And then into the unknown. As we move towards the third quarter moon and we've received these new things and we're looking at our passions and our path of service, it may take you into places that weren't even on your radar, you didn't even know about. You might find a new friendship that comes out of, maybe not out of the blue, maybe you're aware of this person, you've seen them periodically, and all of a sudden you are more in tune, enjoying being part of their life, and some of this friendship takes off and your life is going in new directions that you couldn't have envisioned even 2 weeks ago because of the interaction with a new friend or a new acquaintance or new things. So allow yourself both the Wizard of Awareness of what's going on in your thoughts and your patterns and your things, but also the joy and the flexibility and the freedom to move off into a new direction suddenly when things pop up, to be able to go with that flow and to enjoy it instead of resisting it or fearing it. Allow yourself to go with it and look at the joy that it's suddenly bringing you and look at the magic of that. So this is an interesting week from awareness of your thoughts and finding the moments of solitude and serenity and the ability to create that regularly in your schedule or to take the opportunities when they arise, a moment when you're alone to just stop the thoughts, stop the distractions, find your breath, tune in to that spiritual connection to the God of your heart, and then allow the flow to take you. Allow the flow to take you. These coincidences, these new people, these things, they come in, and when we can go with it, we go to amazing new places that we never could have envisioned. So goals and dreams and path and visionary work and envisioning things are all beautiful things. But so is the ability to go with the flow of the mystery and to allow things to take you where you couldn't have even expected. The spontaneous detours, the moment that you wouldn't have found if you had followed the path that you had laid out for yourself. Allow the universe to surprise you. It doesn't mean it has to derail you from your passions. It doesn't mean it has to derail you from anything. It just means that you can be in the flow of the moment and enjoy the mystery. So take care, be blessed. We'll see you tomorrow for another daily reflection. And as always, go with your inner self. Let yourself be guided by the God of your heart and your spirit here. That's what it's all about. Take care.